Welcome to this video. ADRONYTIS. As you might recognize, I played some open games recently. I often played some other stuff like, I don't know, Sicilian, Alakine, Caracan, but I wanted to try a little bit some newer stuff for me, which is the classical stuff I really never played, despite being, a child. And that's when I played E5, but very quickly I started like playing C5 and other stuff. But I think E5 is a really, really good move, so I want to practice this a little bit. Let's try this. I'm not sure if we can play 95 here. Take, d4, bishop d6, takes. I think I castle. E4 pawn is hanging. So white has a nice center now, and I misplayed it. Okay, if he plays bishop h4, I think I would need to play g5. Here, I think I'm out of the woods, or how do you say? The worst is over, I hope. Try to keep some pressure here in the center, and I maybe can play a little bit on the king side. d6 is bishop d5 sometimes a move for white. Well, I have bishop d7 and bishop b7, so it should work. Okay, at the moment he has a problem with the pawn on d4. King g2, I have d6, and or maybe even d5. No, d6. Well, no. After king d2, I can just take on d4. So he still has a problem with the d4 pawn. Knight to d4. Looks impressive, but maybe I can attack the center. So b2 is hanging, e5 is hanging. He can't protect both. I think this really did not help, because b2 is he cannot allow this. So I just win a pawn for nothing. So I'm a pawn up, and there's still plenty of time. Should I just take on c3? Because the knight might jump to e4 afterwards. On the other hand, maybe I should just keep the bishop on b6. It's a nice piece. Normally I wanted to play bishop e6, but I'm a little bit afraid of d6. So what about bishop c5, knight e4, and then bishop e6? He can play this. But I have maybe f5. Or I take now. I have bishop e4 also. And then I can play f5. And then I play f5, and then I play d6. And I think everything is fine. I also can play d6 immediately. But after f5 I have maybe even bishop d6. d6 coming. What about bishop e7? Then he has d6. Okay, I need to play this one. As bad as it looks. So what next? c5? I don't get this move at all. I just play c6. Okay, he can take, I take, he plays d7. But in the end I win 2 pieces and he just won 1 piece back. So I think now it's he just lost a piece. Bishop d5 was not good. Bishop b6. Now I'm a piece up. If he plays d7, I just take on d7. And in the end, this rook is hanging. Yeah, I take this one. And now I think I just try to exchange some pieces. I will go to f6 with my king. I will put a rook on e8, exchange one pair of rooks, and then I get this pawn here as well. So rook e8, and that's it, I guess. I take once. Maybe I don't have it. Okay, let's play this one first. And then I'm able to play bishop e6 later on. So take once. And then bishop e6. Maybe bishop rook d7 next, and bishop d5, so something like that. Should play. I mean, he's threatening nothing, so why should I allow rook a7? I'll just march with my pawns here. So this pawn is running. there's nothing white can do. Let's go. Strangely enough, I'm again playing like in the Blitz game. So I want to play Rook maybe I shouldn't allow d7. But if he plays d7, I'll just play King e7. Yeah, and here I thought I just played this one. We should be winning. I still want the king to come to e7 in any case. So what's your idea? So I play b2 and bishop e4, and what do you want to do? I have this check on f5 as well, so if he plays something like rook d1 and he wants to promote here, it's not possible. So maybe he needs to play d7 now, king e7, rook e1 I take. But I don't see how he can. He needs to win all the g7 pawn somehow. Maybe he can play f6 and sacrifice the f6 pawn. But in the end, I also have the pawn on c6. So, I guess it's just over. So my idea now is, if he plays some strange move and it's my turn, bishop e4, he needs to move. If he doesn't move, I take here, and I can also take on d7 if he moves d7. Okay. This is interesting. But I can play rook a7 and then rook b8. Here we go. So same threat. Yeah, and here I just play king e7. That's the idea I mentioned before. So this is why I kept the king on f6 and I didn't take on f5, because in all those variations I would have needed, you know, to give this pawn to white, and of course I didn't want that. Let's just take. Should I even give him the pawn on g7? He can't do anything. Why didn't I play bishop e4 check? And I mean, it's a rapid game, of course, but this is really terrible. I need those, you know, like in this situation, he plays f6, and I could just have played bishop e4 and win this pawn. Anyway, okay, rook e1, I get the queen. And that's it. Thanks for watching.